Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. I would like to welcome you to this course, codename TMT 1232, and the name of this course is Nautical Law. This course will introduce you to International Regulation for Preventing Pollution at Sea 1972, or in short is known as COLRAC, or sometimes commonly known as Rule of the Road. It is about rule and regulation to prevent collision between vessels at sea and all waterways. This course is designed for all mariners such as cadet of Royal Malaysian Navy or merchant ship deck officer. This course will cover application of the rule, responsibility of owners, master and crew, general definition, for example, definition of vessel, various type of vessel and restricted visibility. The conduct of vessel in any visibility and inside of one another, and conduct of vessel in restricted visibility. You will also learn about light to be shown by vessel during nighttime and shape to be shown during daytime. Sound and light signal for vessel to indicate their activities. Assumption of vessel on lighting and positioning of the light, the technical detail of light, shape and sound applications on board the ship, and also detail of vessel in distress or in difficulty. Some of my favorite topics which I like to teach to the student is on the conduct of vessel inside of one another. For example, crossing vessel, and action by giving way vessel, action by a stand-on vessel, and conduct of vessel in restricted visibility. Well, before we go into the lesson proper, let's look at the history of this rule. Before the development of rule of COLRAC 1972, there were various convention and informal procedure in different parts of the world. So they were not consistent and sometimes contradiction that caused unintended collision. Navigation lights and navigation marks were not standardized, giving rise to confusion and ambiguity between vessels at sea. With the introduction of power-driven vessel, that is steamship, in the mid of 19th century, that replaced the use of sailing vessel, have drew out the regulation by British Parliament in 1840. Later in 1858, color were introduced to differentiate between power-driven vessel and sailing vessel. In 1863, a new set of rules drawn up by British Board of Trade with French government were enforced. These regulations have been adopted by more than 30 maritime nations, including Germany and United States of America. In 1948, International Convention on Safety of Life at Sea, or in short, SOLA, made several recommendations, including the use of radar, have eventually rectified in 1952. Finally, on 20th October 1972, the International Rule of Preventing Collision at Sea were adopted as a convention of the International Maritime Organization and was enforced on 15 July 1977. These are the rules that you are going to learn in this course, which is known as CORAC 1972, and you will also learn about the practical aspect of this rule. To date, this convention has been ratified by 155 states, representing 99% of the world merchant fleets. I'm sure you will enjoy learning this rule because of its importance and utility when you undergo the internship training on board ship. For your information, the lecturer conducting this course are from ex-Royal Malaysian Navy officers that will share their experience on board the ship with regard to practical aspect of the rule and regulation. The most interesting part of this course is you are going through the assignment of training in the most advanced ship bridge simulator at Maritime Training Development Center. This simulator will provide you the realism on board ship, especially on warship of a frigate. The equipment used are similar in nature to the one on board the ship. At the same time, MDTC have 4 computer-based training for your tutorial and e-learning classroom to supplement the theories taught by the lecturer. I hope you will enjoy the course, do well in your practical training, assignment, and not forgetting the final examination. That's all I have for you. Have a good day and Assalamualaikum.